Hi dear students, in this video I am going to talk about empirical and molecular formula. This is the sixth part of the chapter Some Basic Concepts of Chemistry. Empirical and molecular formula. Empirical and molecular formula. First, let us see what is mean by empirical formula. Empirical formula is a formula which represents the formula which represents simple whole number ratio, we can write whole number ratio of atoms of all the atoms present in a molecule. For example, students, benzene, we will take benzene. Molecular formula is C6H6. Empirical formula, simplest ratio of all the atoms present. 6 gets cancelled, we will get an empirical formula is CH. Acetylene, molecular formula is C2H2. Empirical formula is CH. Okay, molecular formula of benzene, acetylene is different, but empirical formula we are getting it as a same CH, right? Similarly, you take glucose molecular formula C6H12O6. The simplest ratio, empirical formula will be CH2O, we are getting, right? CH2O. Let us take for the acetic acid molecular formula CH3COOH. Condensed form of the formula we can write it as C2. Carbon atoms are 2, hydrogen atoms are 3 plus 1, 4, oxygen atoms are 2, right? Condensed formula we can write like this. Then empirical formula, simplest ratio of atoms present in the molecule, we are getting it as a CH2O. Okay, empirical formula of glucose and acetic acid is the same. Then what is mean by molecular formula? Molecular formula, the formula which represents actual number of atoms, all the atoms present in a molecule. Students, for example, glucose case, we will take glucose molecular formula C6H12O6. So a molecular formula which gives the actual number of all the atoms present in that, right, in a molecule. Here glucose molecular formula is C6H12O6 indicates one molecule of glucose has 6 carbon atoms, 12 hydrogen atoms and 6 oxygen atoms. Okay, so let us do some numericals. How to calculate the molecular formula? Students, the relation between molecular formula and empirical formula is molecular formula molecular formula is equal to n multiplied by empirical formula, where n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. It is a whole number, positive whole number, right? This is a n value, small n indicates it is a whole number, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 like that it will go, right? Then how to find out a n value is n is equal to molecular formula mass divide by empirical formula mass. Molecular formula mass divided by empirical formula mass. Right? Let us take one question. A hydrocarbon contains 80% of carbon by mass. 80% of carbon by mass, and its molecular mass is 30. Then calculate its molecular formula, right? So let us solve this question. Question is given: a hydrocarbon contains 80% carbon by mass and its molecular mass is 30. Then calculate its molecular formula. Students, first let us calculate the empirical formula straight away without discussing about the steps. Straight away we are taking one question and we will do that, discuss the steps, and we will do that, we will calculate the empirical formula and then finally we will calculate the molecular formula. To solve this question, first we have to make a table like this: element, percentage, weight by weight. It is generally given in the question. Weight of element per 100 grams of compound, moles, then mole ratio. Like this we have to form a table to calculate the empirical formula first. Hydrocarbon is given. Hydrocarbon means, students, we know the compounds which contains only two elements, carbon and hydrogen, right? So then only two elements are present here. We have to make a table like this first, right? Element, and what is the percentage of that element in the compound, that is weight by weight. Weight of element per 100 gram of compound, and moles, finally mole ratio. Two elements are there, carbon and hydrogen. If the percentage weight by weight of carbon is 80, then hydrogen will be remaining, that is 100 minus 80 is 20, because we know it is given as hydrocarbon means which has carbon and hydrogen. If the percentage of carbon is 80, hydrogen will be 20, right? So weight of the element per 100 gram of compound, it will becomes as, when the percentage is 80, then it will becomes as 80 grams. For hydrogen, that is 20 grams, right? So moles, that weight is 80, divide by the atomic weight of carbon. We have to put atomic weight of carbon is 12, right? Let us simplify this. Okay, so 4 3s are 4 2s are 0, 20 divided by 3. No need to simplify it further. okay, because it may be gets cancelled in the later calculation when we are finding the mole ratios, right? So 80 by 12, that is 20 by 3 we are getting. For hydrogen, it is 20 divided by atomic mass of hydrogen, we know that is 1. So the moles of hydrogen is 20 we are getting. Then to find out the mole ratio, this 2 it is there moles, we have to divide this with the smallest value. If there is a 3 elements also, then all the moles should be divided with the smallest value such that we will get a mole ratio of atoms. Mole ratios of atoms we will get. Here for carbon 20 divided by 3, for hydrogen 20. So which one is smaller? 20 by 3 is smaller than the 20, right? Then divide this both with the smallest value. For carbon 20 by 3 by 20 by 3. For hydrogen 20 by 20 by 3, right? So this will be gets cancelled total, then we will get it as for carbon mole ratio is 1. Mole ratio of carbon is 1, right? For hydrogen 20 20 gets cancelled. 1 by 1 by 3, that is a 3. So mole ratio we are getting it as a 1:3. Then the empirical formula of hydrocarbon C is 1, H is 3, CH3 we are getting, right? Then to calculate the molecular formula, we need to calculate the N, small n, into empirical formula, right? So N is equal to molecular formula mass divided by empirical formula mass. Empirical formula mass. Students, molecular formula mass is the same as a molecular weight, which is given in the question, that is 30, divided by empirical formula mass. Carbon 1 atom, atomic mass is 12, plus 3 atoms of hydrogen. 12 plus 3 is 15 we are getting. So 30 divided by 15 is equal to 2. N is equal to 2, right? Then the molecular formula of hydrocarbon is 2 into empirical formula, that is a CH3. Then we will get the molecular formula as C2H6. C2H6 is the required molecular formula. Thanks for watching.